Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Cecile and today I'll be sharing a potato wedge recipe. I love potato wedges because it's something that I can prepare early in advance and just throw in the oven, and anytime I'll need them they'll be ready. That's the advantage about them. So if you like this recipe, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share my videos with friends and families. To begin with, I use a potato peeler because it's simple for me. I do not need a knife. It does a fantastic job. So I peel out all my potatoes before slicing them into wedge or large chips sizes, which you can see I divide in half and make about 3 to 4 slits in each potato. If your potato is very big, you can make around 5 slits, but if it's not so big, 2 to 3 slits is okay to make when dividing up the potatoes. As you can see, my potato wedges are not too large, neither are they thin, simply because they are easier to feed to the children. They don't have to complain it's a big, large potato, and neither would they say it's a thinly sliced chips. So it's a mix in between a fat potato wedge and a large, thin, a thin, large chips. Oh goodness. Yes, do not forget to keep slicing your potato wedges. You can do them fat or thin depending on the size that you're going to enjoy the most. Later on, you rinse out the starch from the potatoes before starting the marinating process and spicing it up to make delicious potato wedges. Using a kitchen towel or a paper towel, dry the potato wedges. Not so much. We do not want them completely dry. We want them with a little bit of wetness so that the spices can stick on them without any problem later on. So I take my large baking tray and place this is optional, a parchment paper or wax paper or baking paper, in whichever name you call it. Align it well on the baking tray. Pour everything directly, even though it's a little bit damp, don't worry. And here it's where I'll be spicing up my potatoes in 2 sections. First, I salt all of them all together, but afterwards I continue with my spicing up in half, almost not halfway, but in half, because I have a child and I wouldn't like the child to eat the spices that they do not like. I start with black pepper. I end up putting paprika on half of the potato wedges side, and then I'll be adding on a little bit of oregano, which is optional. You do not need to put it if you do not have it. You can throw some twigs of rosemary or even sage. It's so delicious. I just didn't remember. So some oregano you spread around, don't just dump in one place like my helper did here. And then I will finish up with some garlic powder. It's also optional, but if you've got garlic powder and onion powder, oh my goodness, it tastes amazing. You should try adding it in your potato wedges. Finish up with some olive oil or sunflower oil drizzled on the potatoes, and then we're going to mix them up later. The olive oil helps in all the coating of the potato wedges. Also, it gives it the crunchiness on the outside when it's all baked. Mix it up for a while, ensuring all the spices are mixed and everything is coated well, not perfectly well, but well enough that you like you can add some more or less. That's the size that I love. And then later on we will put them in the oven to bake, and do not forget your helper. Bake them for around 1 hour at 180 degrees Celsius. These are my potatoes, all baked, and oh my goodness, they are amazing. I love them. They tasted so nice. We ended up baking some more. They are so delicious. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and like the recipe. As you can see, it's crunchy on the outside, but on the inside it's still nice and warm. Oh my goodness, you're going to love it. It's not like completely crunchy all over. You're going to love this recipe, trust me. Do not forget to subscribe, and God bless you. Bye.